Dawson's Rambles.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here. This is going to be my video discussing the upcoming DonBrothers versus Zenkaiger team-up movie. Sort of our classic team-up movie between this year's Sentai, or what I guess now is the previous year's Sentai and the Sentai before that. This one being a little bit special because of how the two are sort of intrinsically tied together. And usually, unless I'm just totally brain farting this, you usually don't have it when both series are fully complete. Looks straightforward in some ways, but supposedly we're supposed to get some answers about Zenkaiger Black, as we still didn't get a clear answer. We might not get a fully clear answer about this. You know, I'm kind of torn on this because I don't think you always necessarily need to 100% cleanly answer mysteries, but with this I am intrigued enough and was invested enough, I'd like to get a little bit something. Like, if not a clear answer, I think an answer that leaves it to where you could come up with a comfortable set of theories and conclusions on your own. I just don't want it to be a classic Toku, like, who cares thing. That's one thing that will frustrate me, is it's like, yeah, you want to have fun and not take this stuff too seriously, but I hate this attitude with some Toku writing that it's like, well, who cares if it's bad and not explained? Like, I don't know. I hope we get something. And I think that the sort of hybrid sequel element between Zenkaiger and DonBrothers was actually rather not there, if we're being honest. It was basically just aesthetic, and I think that it would be a missed opportunity to not take advantage of it here post-finale. So, I don't know. We'll see about that. But regardless, you know, the trailer or the little mini teaser and the pictures show what you'd come to expect. You know, the cast together, some of the supporting cast returning. I think both of Kaito parents are there. Don Murasame's in it. You know, the plot talks about how it's Kaito and everyone returning from their journey, but to a new threat, with Zox being like, oh, I'm ruling this place now, with one of the world villains showing up. While the DonBrothers, it's like a time jump, and Don Momotaro gains his memories back, and they're discussing maybe getting rid of the DonBrothers, but then the villain based off of the Zenkaiger world, I think, shows up, and it's kind of about each group facing their conflicts, and then they're going to come together. You know, obviously from the trailers and the teaser images, we see both Zenkaiger and Don Momotaro are going to get upgrade forms that are kind of based off of each other, kind of reminding me, my first thought actually was of the Kamen Rider the Drive Mach Chaser type Dead Heat, where they kind of mirror each other and take on part of each other's characteristics, which of course there's going to be gimmick items for, so it looks par for the course in that. Something that's interesting is in, like, the roll call, like, the Cerebrans aren't there, and I don't think Murasame is there, but Hawkaiser is, which is just weird. I mean, I know that you can see from the trailer that obviously Sonoe and stuff is going to be in it, but yeah, it's a little bit weird. I mean, for this, I basically have stopped watching Toku movies of all sorts for almost 5 years now, just for a mental health decision. But I think I'm going to have to watch this one because I want to see possible answers about Zenkaiger Black, and also just to see if there's any sort of tying together of the mythology, because I would say, for the most part, like, in regards to answers for DonBrothers itself, I think most of the answers were there, or explanations or fleshing out of, like, the DonBrothers specific mythology. But the two questions that, like, linger in my mind are about, obviously, Zenkaiger Black and anything to do with, like, why were they transforming into past heroes? Why was their technology the same? I think that there's potential for an interesting, like, bookend here. Like, we didn't really take advantage of the hybrid sequel-ish elements that were, or at least we thought were going to be there going into DonBrothers from Zenkaiger. But I think for this team-up, having it take place post both series with these connections, there's an interesting opportunity to make this a unique version of a team-up movie that might tie these together in a cool way. I'm not expecting a lot since it's a Toku movie, but it has me intrigued enough that I'll check it out, or at the very least read the wiki. But this comes out in May. I think it's like May 3rd or something like that. If I get it wrong, I'll put it in the description. So it'll be probably a while for us to be able to see it for the West fans. But you know, so if it sounds good, I'll watch it. But I'll probably look at the spoilers when it comes out, at least so I'll know before it comes out whether it's worth watching. But what do you guys think? Are you excited for this? Are you hoping or expecting any more answers about the connections between both series? Let me know in the comments as always. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell. Get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.